If you are sexually active but not wanting to get pregnant, the best thing to do would be to use some form of contraception, and you can talk to your doctor to find out what would be most appropriate for you based on your circumstances. But there are some general principles of fertility that are good for all women to understand. You're most fertile on 6 days out of the month, 5 days leading up to ovulation, and on the day of ovulation. And ovulation is when an egg is released that can then be fertilized by sperm. So if intercourse is timed just right with ovulation, then you could get pregnant. So a lot of women want to know, when am I ovulating, so that they can figure out when they're most fertile, either to have intercourse to get pregnant or to avoid to not get pregnant. Most women have a cycle that's 25 to 35 days in length, and if you're having regular periods, then you're probably ovulating 12 to 16 days before your next period is going to begin. So pay attention to when you're having your periods, how long your cycles are, and you can calculate it all out to find out when your most fertile times are. Basically, it's probably going to be the first week or two after your period has ended, and if you're not wanting to get pregnant, then it would be best to avoid all of those days. But again, if you're using some form of contraception and using it appropriately, then you can have intercourse at any time without having fear of getting pregnant, or at least having a much less chance of getting pregnant. If you have more questions for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.